From the Algarve region of Portugal, welcome to Studio 90. With starting goalkeeper Hope Solo sidelined with a wrist injury and not available for the Algarve Cup, 3 U.S. goalkeepers who've got the most call-ups of the past few years will get the chance to compete for some valuable minutes over 4 highly competitive matches. We talked to U.S. goalkeeper coach Paul Rogers, as well as U.S. keepers Jill Loyden, Nicole Barnhart, and Ashlyn Harris about the chance to earn some much-coveted time in the U.S. nets.
If you're balanced because you're there before me, you've still got time to do your footwork.
Well, I think, these opportunities come along. Actually, a funny situation is I'd actually contacted Ash to tell her she wouldn't be on the roster coming to the Algarve, and within the hour after speaking to Hope, she's in the roster. So I think the opportunity now presents itself for all 3 of them. We don't really have a set one who's going to be starting. I think we're going to look at all 3 of them, get them some minutes, which will mean obviously Ash getting her first cap, and see how they go from there.
It's what you wait your entire life for. I mean, this is our dream to be here, and it's been a long process. It's been a long road. I've been in the system for a really long time, since I was 14. I hope that I just continue to grow and get more experience, and I'm just waiting for my chance. That's part of the process.
Pretty much the life of a goalkeeper. You always have to go out and train hard like you are the number one, because you never know when you're going to get that chance to play, and when you're going to be called on to maybe be that number one. So you go out and prepare hard and train like you are that number one every time you go out and play, and hope you get that shot.
I'm just going to come and train as hard as I can and have fun and enjoy it, and whatever the coach decides, and you just have to be happy with it and hope it's the best for the team.
My job is to work as hard as I can to get my teammates sharp and ready for this tournament. I'm going to play every day just like I do, and if I get my name called or my name chosen, then I'm going to be excited. I'm going to be ready for it.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with them in training not giving everything. I think they're always trying to push Hope, and I think Hope feels that pressure. But obviously now there's a little bit of an edge because they know it's up for grabs. We've made it clear at the beginning of this year that we want to play keepers. We want to see who's coming through, and we'll obviously have some additions to the 3 we've got here. But the 3 that are here, I think they're looking forward to getting a game.
It's all about experience, and I think that's why goalkeepers prime at a much higher age, is because they have the experience and the games to make those mistakes, and then when the big games come, they're prepared and they're ready to make those saves.
Well, goalkeeping's about experience, and you have to play to get that experience. And I feel like my game's evolving. I'm getting, older. I'm getting more mature. I'm not making the mistakes I was making before. And it's just a growing process. Goalkeeping's very difficult. It's very difficult, and it's different from training than in a game.
Games here are very important in just building your confidence as a goalkeeper. You can always train, but you never really get that true feel for a game unless you're playing in one, regardless of how much you play in scrimmages and whatnot in the practice environment. So just getting in the game environment and having to make the game time decisions and perform under pressure is just so different than training, and it's fun to get out there and do that as well.
Obviously, they're all playing at league clubs over the last couple of years with the up and down of the leagues in America. Some players playing abroad. We've needed them to get games. So getting games in this environment is obviously going to help them progress as goalkeepers and get up to the speed of play, which is the big difference at the international level.
That's it for this edition of Studio 90. The Algarve Cup is being distributed in the United States by Integrated Sports Media via pay-per-view on In-Demand, Avail TVN, DirecTV, and Dish. For more TV information, go to integratedsportsnet.com. The Algarve Cup matches will also be available online via Ustream. And of course, you can follow along on USsoccer.com's match tracker and on Twitter at USsoccer_WNT.